Do you want to talk about it all? The idea you're thinking about, the outdoor stuff? You don't have to.
It's a long ways off. It's a dream. You know, I think it's good to have long-term goals, but right now I'm just trying to focus on. I've got a lot in my court. That's one thing I've learned too. Is I felt like I used to have to do everything, and I didn't really trust anybody to do it, and that's more ego.
Yeah,
I've learned to kind of delegate and allow people that are also good at what they do to do their things. Like hence Josh and Brighton. I mean, I don't have to mess with them a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, they kill it down there. Same thing at Ford and Shep with Grant and Bill. I mean, I'm very fortunate to have those people. We're opening at Stumpy's elsewhere, and then with Amante, I'm scared of staffing right now. That's been a little bit tough, but my long-term goal of what I'd love to do and finish with is I'd love to have a huge piece of property and do kind of I fell in love with that ranch that we went out to Colorado where my parents were running. I mean, I would move out there second. I don't think it's great for the children. I mean, it would be great for the children, but at the same time, it's just not an option right now.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a big hunting preserve, fishing kind of preserve, where we have luxury tents, a little bit of spa, where we have guides, hopefully myself, that could take you out, fish, bring it back, or even hunt, and we do cooking classes or prepared, teach you how to clean the deer, quarter the deer, how to roast this, do this ham, make sausage, That's one thing I've really been hammering on my kids too is conservation. I want them to have the same opportunity that I do outdoors, with, my fishing is pretty much strictly catch and release. I don't, I've always got fish at the restaurant, so there's no need for me to yank more out of the water.
Right.
To end up probably in a freezer that may not get used. I teach my kids the same thing. Like, my oldest, we were fishing in the lower part of the tar, and he caught a fish, and he was like, so it was a crappie. It was a nice sized crappie. And he's like, I want to keep this. And I said, well, if we keep it, you're going to eat it. I said, that's the only way. We're not going to kill this fish. He said, well, it's just, and I love that the fact that they have that respect for the wildlife and nature. And I wish a lot more people did. But yeah, I mean, that main goal is to have a big place because I just want to conserve the land too. I mean, I don't really want to do much to it. I just love being out there. I love God's creation. It never ceases to be amazing. You just go out there and, it's just like this beautiful resource we have with the Tar River. Everybody hates on it. Get out there.
Yeah.
It is so gorgeous and beautiful. Yeah, it's tea stained and it's got tannins in it. It's dirty. Well, you know what? I mean, that's just part of its beauty. That's a part of its nature's purpose for that river. I spend a ton of time out there. I love it. I love Bunch Creek. I love the Pamlico Sound. Greenville, I got away from a lot of that stuff for a long time. I've hunted and fished more in the past 3 or 4 years than I did in the past 20. Some of that self-care stuff, it's important to feed your soul those things, the sunshine and just being out there. That's when I feel close to everything and am able to think clearest, I think, and have some of my kind of like aha moments. But, that long-term goal, yeah, I'd love to retire out there.
Yeah.
I mean, when I get too old to walk and I can't go out and hunt anymore, then I'll sit in the cook shelter and build a fire. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's something about it that I absolutely just love and am attached to.
Yeah.
Absolutely love getting lost in the woods. Like, we bought a little piece of property outside of town. When it snowed, we took the boys out there and taught them like tracks. So, these are deer tracks. Which way is the deer going? These are rabbit tracks. These are, and they were following them and they were just ripping through the woods and they found an old tractor tire and they were like, how'd this get back here? And, and just explain, just watching them kind of learn outside of Fortnite and iPads, that's gold.
Yeah.
If we can get them outside.
Yeah. Hey there, hope you enjoyed that clip. You can find more clips like this and full video episodes of the Small Stuff Podcast on our YouTube channel. You can also listen to full episodes of the Small Stuff Podcast in audio form wherever it is you get your podcasts. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, all the places. Also, follow us on social media. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. All the links are in the description. Have a nice day.